For weeks, Liverpool's interest in Marc Guéhi felt like nothing more than background noise, just faint whispers with no real weight behind them. But that could be about to change in a massive way. After a long stretch of uncertainty, a serious breakthrough has emerged, one that could completely flip the narrative. What once seemed like a distant rumor is suddenly taking shape as something far more real, and this could be exactly the kind of move Reds fans have been waiting for. We're breaking it all down today, including all the major headlines surrounding Liverpool over the last 24 hours. There's so much to discuss, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Let's start with a huge one. Hugo Ekitike has arrived in London to begin his medical ahead of a blockbuster move to Liverpool worth up to £79 million. The Reds reached an agreement with Eintracht Frankfurt on Monday. £69 million up front, with a further £10 million in performance-related bonuses. The move followed days of negotiations as Liverpool accelerated plans to boost their attack, with some expected departures on the horizon. Ekitike's move wasn't finalized in time to join the squad flying to Hong Kong, but he's expected to link up with them in Asia later this week. First, he'll complete his medical, no issues are expected there, and once done, he'll sign a 6-year contract, making him Liverpool's 7th signing of the summer. There have been reports in Germany suggesting Ekitike will earn around £250,000 per week, but that's very unlikely. That kind of salary would place him among the club's top earners, which doesn't align with Liverpool's structure. A figure closer to half that is far more realistic, on par with what the likes of Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gakpo are earning. Before heading to Asia, Ekitike will do the standard club media rounds, photos in last season's kit, interviews with LFC media, and all that. His arrival is expected to trigger some movement out of the club. Darwin Núñez has major interest from Saudi Arabia, while Luis Díaz has reportedly told the club he wants to leave after a bid from Bayern Munich. That leaves Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah as the only untouchables in the front line. If performance clauses are met, Ekitike becomes the 3rd most expensive signing in club history, behind only Florian Wirtz at £106 million and Darwin Núñez at £85 million. Now, on to what could be the next big one. Liverpool remain firmly in the race to sign Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace, and according to the Telegraph's Matt Law, they're still considered favourites. Tottenham are still interested after failing with a January bid, but Liverpool have done the groundwork. The deal depends heavily on Palace's valuation. The club had reportedly set a £65 million price tag, which Liverpool see as too high. More realistic estimates suggest a deal could be struck around £40 million, and with Guehi entering the final year of his contract, Palace may be willing to cash in rather than lose him for free next summer. Speaking to Sky Sports, The Athletic's David Ornstein said, "Liverpool want him at the right price. Guehi is happy at Palace for now, but it's clear he'll be playing Champions League football at some point, whether that's now or later." With Jarell Quansah sold to Bayer Leverkusen for £35 million and only Van Dijk, Konate and Gomez remaining as senior centre-backs, there's a clear need. Meanwhile, Alexander Isak continues to be linked with a move away from Newcastle, and Liverpool are still watching closely. Despite Newcastle insisting he's not for sale, there are signs that things aren't so clear behind the scenes. According to the Telegraph's Luke Edwards, who has strong Newcastle contacts, Isak has been unsettled by Liverpool and others chasing him. Newcastle's stalled contract talks, thanks to internal reshuffling, left his agents feeling insulted, and a next step could be close. Al Hilal are reportedly interested, and despite Liverpool closing in on Ekitike, Isak hasn't been ruled out. BBC Sports' Sami Mokbel says the Reds could still make a move, especially if both Núñez and Díaz depart. Liverpool had even told Newcastle they were willing to pay £120 million for the 25-year-old, who was recently left out of a friendly due to ongoing speculation. The Independent reports Isak's head may have been turned and that there's less certainty he'll remain at St. James Park. Whether Liverpool reignite that interest this summer or in 2026 remains to be seen. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe for more daily Liverpool news. This channel posts updates every single day, so join the growing LFC community and never miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.